flowing off the hill, going to our house. Last September, we decided that finally it was time to buy a house in America. Having rented here for the 3 years that we've been here, we thought that was the moment. Kind of felt like things were coming out of COVID. It was good timing. Everything seemed to be going our way. It was a very complicated process here in New Jersey, by the way, buying a house, but that's for another video. Anyway, we were excited. We were ready. It was the 1st of September. We picked up the keys. We came to the house. We were very, very excited. We were ready to go. But for those of you that remember, the 1st of September was Storm Ida. And it hit New Jersey with force, and it did not allow our house to escape.
Lonnie Quinn with the latest right now of the dangerous situation. All right, well, I want to start with the toughest weather of all. And granted, it's all over the place, but we do have a tornado warning.
One person who took these pictures said, this is unreal. Flooding inside the terminal.
Remember, tornado warnings are short-lived. You're dealing with it right now.
Now, I should make it really, really clear. We had no idea how to deal with this. So thankfully, Nadia, our daughter-in-law, she picked up the phone, started texting.
There we go, water pouring in. These wonderful people helping us.
And this wonderful, wonderful group of people from our church community, our wonderful neighbors here, all came around very late in the evening and helped us.
It was a lot better than it was. It was pouring in through there. But as you can see, it's still coming down the walls. These boys are making this a game. It's just good to gamify this rather very good opportunity of clearing water. Yeah, so all of this was deep underwater right up to kind of about here, all the way around the house. Our neighbour, bless him, brought over these bricks of wood and plastic and those bags of salt to kind of create a barrier because the water was just pouring out of here. Pouring. This was absolutely full of water and it was pouring in and coming out. The water was obviously pouring out here. You can see where the water was.
So this here that you can see is all of the digging we did in the night. I'm just starting to fill this in, but we had kind of tarps here and we were channeling the water left and right. So this is the water coming from the house here that was hitting it and going in the basement. Not what I was expecting to do the first day we moved in, but yeah. Okay, progress update. It is Monday, Labor Day in the US, and we are making progress. Maybe it doesn't look like much, but we have made a lot of progress. And I am enjoying driving this thing a lot, but it is, even though I'm sat down, it is exhausting being shaken about by it and twisting your neck to look at things and all that good stuff. So
We've been pickaxing all the way around the edge of the house to dig down so that the foundation is exposed and then we can create better drainage. Oh, look at that precision driving. I am moving this pile of rocks to make more of a line. Oh, got it. Can you get it to the out? Oh!
now you may be wondering why we had to go to so much effort outside the house and inside the house. Well, obviously inside we had to remove lots of the walls to make sure we didn't get damp and that we didn't get mold. and that we could restore things to the way they were. But one of the key things that the flood had done, and it was kind of a blessing in disguise, was it had revealed a lot of weaknesses that there were outside around the foundation of the house.
This hole had been filled with this and mulch, hence it not having any sustainability for keeping the water out.
So there were so many places that water could just come and flow up against the house. We found all sorts of problems that could occur. This post has been set right in the drainage area, has broken the sump pump drain and has caused flooding. And more heavy rain was forecast very, very soon.
Daddy is going to be pushing soil all up over here to create more of a level, and also a ditch, so that if the water's coming off the forest, it will hit the gully first.
And we had just 2 weeks to move our entire family into this house and to ensure that it wasn't going to flood again. So we had to throw everything at this to make sure that we didn't have a repeat of exactly what happened before. Just flowing off the hill. So we are back out in our very muddy yard. And we are fixing this really, really bad stucco line here on the house. As you can see, the people that did this did not do it professionally in any way. So we are angle grinding the edge off to make it tidy and repairing anything that we need to repair. Nothing major, nothing major.
Matt scores it, these guys chipped it.
Here are all the hard workers
I'm on the other side.
cracking on. It's looking good.
This is the fun part, actually.
Yeah.
Wow.
You see the results of this are much quicker than other things.
Do you see that?
Max is moving these rocks up on here. These are big boulders. Whoa, careful. Max face plants, literally. Very pleased with ourselves. Feeling less concerned. Sorry, yes.
I just spent 8% song.
She was just playing the Atari. There is a lot still to do, but this has, at least for now, prevented water from going into our house. Celeste's supposed to be cleaning the floor, and this is what she's done. Created a picture instead. Should be cleaning it now. Here is our Harry Potter cupboard under the stairs that we've discovered.
I wondered what was there, so I think the flood came just so I could find it.
Well, thank you for that. We needed the flood just to find that out.
Recovery for the finished basement is underway. I am scrubbing to make the joins better. I'm quite happy not to be outside because look, yesterday I got bitten on the side of my face again. So we have started the fun part. It's called paint spraying. First coat, maybe last coat, hopefully.
Yes, the sprayer is excellent. Now we need to paint the walls.
For the past hour, I have been playing a massive game of jigsaw with the skirting boards that got ripped off. I just have lent them up against the walls where I think they go. Some of them got broken, but most of them are here. And I have to clean them, sand them, and then figure out where they go.
Framing now around the doors and mudding mostly done, needs a bit of sanding. Got my secret Harry Potter closet that we discovered during the flood that was under the stairs that I'm going to use as a patch room, projection room, and finally getting the underlay in here and the carpet back after the flood. Anyway, back to work. Important things first. Putting in the shelving in the basement. pretty good. It's very grey at the moment. We need to get some colour in here next.
We're in the middle of packing up this room now.
Packing up the office. I'm gonna take all of this apart. Kind of weird. This is it. The last truck load leaving. Oof.
I want less stuff in the future. Famous last words. Ready to go?
Yep.
Oh, lights.
Saturday morning, cleaning out the truck. Well, van. Our garage. Full of stuff. Today feels like the first day I'm actually wearing clean clothes in ages.
Right, that'll do.
And so we moved in. But of course that wasn't the end. There were weeks and weeks and weeks, months of work following that. Rerouting pipe work. We've done an awful lot to these pipes. Building and moving into my office. I have got to get this operational by tomorrow. And of course, one of the things the kids were very excited about, restoring the pool. This is the very messy pool area. All right, Max is on a mission. They were so excited about it, in fact, that they jumped in the pool in September in wetsuits. So how was it, Max?
It was cold.
Reconstructing our geeky basement space. And we'll be sure to give you a tour and showing some of the cool things that we did with our home to enable our creativity and enable some of the things we're going to be doing in the future. But with hours and hours and hours and weeks of work in all the margins and spare time, we managed to get our home to a place that we really wanted it. We're able to entertain friends, have Becca's grad party. But the question on all your lips must be, did it work? Did all the effort and energy we put into trying to protect our house from flooding actually stop the rain when it came again? This is our water defense system, and we have got exactly the same thing happening that happened in our flood. Here's the water coming off the hill, and this is where we were digging last time to try and redirect the water from our house. Just coming right here, right off the back of our neighbour's property, going to our house. But because we've got this river system here, it's like basically a wall, it is stopping the water from getting anywhere near the house. And more rain. Rain has not been our best friend since we moved to this house. Woo! It's really coming down now. It rains so heavily here compared to the UK. So it shows you how quickly the defences we created just fill up. I'm just going to come out real quick. Look at this. Here, water rushing down and going out through these channels that we built. It's crazy how quickly that happened. A second ago, everything was dry, and now it's a veritable flood. I just want to give a huge shout out to all the immense efforts given by all our friends and neighbours to help us through this situation, and hoping now we're through all of this, to get back to delivering regular videos to you guys so you can see what's going on in our crazy lives and the crazy things that we get up to. If you like crazy videos of a geeky family enjoying and experiencing even geekier things, this is the channel for you. So reach down, hit that subscribe button and tap the notify bell to make sure you don't miss out on the latest content.